Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to be here today.
And in this video, the last two solutions to move forward. Just a quick recap. Our first video, we introduced you the reasons why you're not moving forward. And then we would make a second video with the solutions, how to overcome that. But like we said on our last video, it was too long, so we split it into two. And right now we stay with the last part and enjoy it.
So the solution number 3 would be how to overcome your limiting beliefs. So a little recap from our first video. Limiting beliefs are beliefs that we develop as kids or babies, and they're stored in our unconscious mind. And the reason why they're so important is because a lot of the times they are not true and they're stopping us from moving forward or taking the next step because of fear, because of a sense of unworthiness, or overall lack of confidence. Now, I did give you guys a tip on how to identify your limiting beliefs in our past video, but today I'm gonna get more into it. If I'm looking down, it's because I have my notes here. So a good trick to do is to sit down with a piece of paper or something where you can write down all of your predominant beliefs of certain aspects, right? So big aspects of life, such as religion, relationships, money, family, food, things like that obviously matter to you. Also keeping in mind the beliefs that you have since you are a kid, so the way you were raised, and also the beliefs that you have developed throughout the years. And after you categorize all of your beliefs, you are going to read them closely and ask yourself, is it true? Are they positive? Are these beliefs benefiting me in any way? Or are they benefiting others? Are they protecting me from something? Are they harmful? How do these beliefs make me feel? And after going through all of your beliefs, you may notice that some of them are actually protecting you. Like I said, that's why I said ask yourself if they're protecting you from something, because sometimes they may be. If your beliefs are reasonable and they don't bother you, good. But I still suggest you go through it and really analyze it without focusing so much on the why, because there's no need to focus on the past and why things happened the way it happened or why you are the way you are right now. Just focus on the future. So for the beliefs that you do not agree with and that you do not like and that you feel that they're stopping you, you're going to find an alternative belief that just encourages or that encourages you or motivates you to move forward. So next time that you come across one of these statements or beliefs in your head, you're going to be able to pause and think, okay, wait a second, this isn't true, or this doesn't support the person that I want to become. What is my alternative thought? And then you go to that thought or that new belief. And that's it. Little by little, you will work on each one of your beliefs, and hopefully you have a better judgment, because as you grow older, you have a better perspective in life and you are able to see what is true or what is not, or what is good or what is bad. And also keep in mind that we are humans. We are allowed to change opinions or beliefs and grow, and that's part of the whole process. If you were the same person forever, that means you haven't changed, you haven't grown. We learn, and it's just part of the process. So if something doesn't benefit you anymore, change, move forward. Or tip number 4, or solution number 4, will be how to overcome fear. So the first thing that you're going to do is identify your fear. For example, if you are afraid of spiders, are you afraid of the spider itself or what the spider might cause you, like the venom? If you're just scared of the venom, then that means that you're scared of death or just the harm that the spider venom can cause you. So that means that you're not really afraid of the spider, you're just afraid of getting hurt. After identifying your fear, you want to get familiar with it. So get to know about it, research about it. If you know people that have the same fear as you do or something similar, perhaps you could get close to them and get familiar. See what's their point of view and how it affects them, and also how this fear is affecting you. Try to understand that better so that you can see if it's really stopping you from something. The next step will be to overcome your fear. So, as I said, find people who have already been through it and who have already been successful at overcoming this fear, and ask how did they do it, their experience. Maybe you can get some ideas on how to do it yourself. Another thing would be to sort of like scratch a plan on how you're going to do that, because you can just jump right at it. For example, if you're scared of heights, it's not like you're going to go through it's not like you're going to go to the 30th floor and then just stare right down, because that would probably terrify you. Another thing that could help you is to visualize your success. So visualize you, for example, in a plane. If you're scared of heights or flying, visualize yourself in a plane and feeling relaxed and calm and not worried at all. And this could help to sort of like wire your brain to feel that way instead of scared. It's sort of like preparing yourself mentally, preparing yourself to finally face it. So a good example would be if you're scared of starting your own business. A good tool and tip would be to do the 5 whys. So, why am I afraid of starting my own business? Could it be because I won't make any money? So why wouldn't I make any money? Could it be because people won't buy my products or services? And that way you just go, why, answer all of your whys. And let's say you come up with the root cause, or the main reason is that you're scared of being rejected. If you realize that your fear is actually fear of rejection, then get familiar with it. Get to know other businessmen, successful businessmen, that for sure they have been through that. Because chances that someone started a business, immediately succeeded, and their business went through the roof are very low. Chances are very low. So get to know businessmen, ask about their whole process on how they became successful, and just get to know about their stories, because for sure they got rejected at some point. And maybe they even had that fear that you have right now at some point. So ask them how they dealt with it and get some ideas. Point is, use these stories as inspiration to build your own story and visualize yourself getting to the point where these people are. But not only visualize your success, also visualize your fear and yourself getting rejected and being okay with that, and learning and knowing how to handle that situation, because it is part of the process. But now you will know better. Now you will know how to handle the situation, and you're going to be fine with it. So visualize that and prepare yourself mentally to grow and move forward. If visualizing is not for you, then another tip that we could give you and that you could use is getting rejected on purpose. But starting small. So, for example, offer a close friend or family member a product or service that you know for a fact that they're not gonna like it and they're not gonna buy it or get it from you. That way, when they reject you, you get familiar with the feeling. But yeah, this could be a tip to start small and just get rejected here and there. Things that you know for a fact that you will get rejected for. It will help you get familiar with the feeling, and perhaps next time that you have to face an actual situation where you could get potentially rejected, you'll be fine. And if these exercises and plans and tips don't work, it's fine. You have to be willing to try again and again and again, because if your fear is really rooted inside of you, it's gonna take more than just a few rejections or a few steps to get over it. But you have to be willing to try, and you have to be a little bit more open-minded when it comes to overcoming your fears. Also remember that our minds make it 10 times worse than what it really is. I mean, I'm scared of pigeons and birds for no reason. Well, there is a reason, but it's a silly reason. But in my head, I feel like birds are actually going to kill me. I'm not afraid of flies. Anyways, I feel like in my head, birds are really going to kill me, and it's not true. It's just in my head. And another thing is, don't bother about what people think of your fear, because they're not going through it. So, for example, people often make fun of me, and I'm sure a lot of you will make fun of me because I'm afraid of birds. But it's my fear, you know? And I don't care what people think, because they don't go through the same thing. We're all different. So don't bother about what people think, and just focus on you. Focus on overcoming your fear and getting better, and that's it.
That's it for today's video, guys. We really hope you enjoyed it and got the most out of it, of course.
And don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video with your friends, family, whoever.
Comment down below.
Yes, and activate the notifications, and see you next time.